According to the folks at UC Davis, the term superfood was originally coined to sell bananas back around 1918.
I guess the American Medical Association thought bananas could cure a number of problems, including celiac disease.
I do love a banana. We have learned a lot about superfoods in the last 100 plus years. We actually have a superfoods expert joining us today. He's one of the founders of MyNurish, and he's come up with this great way to combine superfoods together in a really easy, tasty drink. So here to tell us more about those benefits, we want to welcome our good friend Franco Romero in the studio.
Wow.
Franco!
Right, I can't believe it. Pinch me.
So fun to have you here. Okay, so in your superfoods drink, you've got 37 superfoods.
That's a lot.
Right.
And that's a lot. So today we're going to pull out a few of them to talk about some of their benefits, because everything that you put in there is really intentional. It all has benefits. It's all really important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so when you started, seaweeds, I think, are probably really common for people to know that they're good for you, but maybe they don't always know how to eat them unless they're eating sushi. Right?
Right. Listen, gone are the days, right, when a banana could treat everything, right?
Right, that's
I
true.
mean, seriously, I mean, those were the simple times. But yeah, you know, the reason why we decided to start with seaweed of all the superfoods that we could possibly think of was because I think it's really clear that when you think of seaweed, you don't necessarily always have the best impression of what it is, right?
Right.
You know, we all have these images of going into the beach and kind of getting in the water, and I know how you are about water, so, we won't go there.
I won't go in the ocean. Or it's not necessarily something you eat every single day.
I was going to say, other than like wrapping sushi in it, like I don't even know how I would eat seaweed.
Yeah, and that's a good question because most people really aren't that familiar with seaweed.
So a lot of it is dried and in powdered form that you can like consume as a superfood. So okay, so spirulina is the first one. What's so great about that?
Well, with all seaweed, they're just incredibly rich with nutrition. Wow. Very, very rich with nutrition because they come from a very fertile ground, right? Everything is grown underneath in the water, and that ground is very, very rich in nutrients. A lot of minerals in that ground.
Okay.
And as we've been talking about before, we are so deficient in minerals.
I know,
and
collectively.
So, yeah, collectively. It's incredible. So it's a great source for minerals.
Okay.
All of these have great mineral resources in them. What you have in the blend here that we're going to try in a few minutes is spirulina, chlorella, and kelp. Okay, and most people know about kelp. It's grown in the ocean. It's kind of what you see when you kind of run into the ocean. You get your feet all tangled up with it, and you come running back out thinking you got bit by something. So, but that kelp is really super rich in what's called the mineral bone density of your body. So if you really kind of have weak bones, the kelp is your thing. So
that's good.
Spirulina, you asked, actually is incredibly rich for the brain. It has huge omega-3 and 6 content. It has a number of what you call phytonutrients that really target the brain. So if everything from I don't know, depression to just sleep disorders and whatnot, you might want to try spirulina.
Just add it into your diet.
Just add it into your diet. And then finally, chlorella. Both spirulina and chlorella are freshwater. They're freshwater seaweeds. And so chlorella, it's just super, super huge when you have inflammation. So a lot of people think inflammation has to do with your fingers and your joints or whatever when you get in an accident, but your body is just incredibly inflamed. So what you want to do is you want to try to neutralize that, get a lot of that toxicity out of your body, that inflammation out of your body, because that's the number1 reason for disease is inflammation.
So putting all those three together, you're getting different benefits from each one, presumably.
Exactly, and that's the thing that I always have to tell people. Seaweed is not just seaweed, it's not just seaweed, okay? I don't always tell people that because I'd be kind of...
comes up a lot.
At the grocery store, that's what he's going to tell you.
Seaweed is not just seaweed.
I'd be kicked out of a lot of parties if I was just talking about that, okay? But that being said, every type of seaweed has its function. And we've talked about this in the past, that every seaweed, every superfood has its own DNA content. And that DNA content matches up identically with our own DNA content. So it stands to reason that there was a reason why each piece of seaweed, each superfood, has something special to offer you.
Isn't that great? Okay, so here's an example of like, if you wanted to do a powder. Now we're not going to eat like just sauteed spirulina right now, but we've got it in a powder. You want it? Should we pour a little bit of this and try
so
it?
we're going to do a little sample here.
We're going to do a little taste test, okay?
To give folks an appreciation of just
Should I pour this?
Yes, just to give an appreciation of just, well, how interestingly strong.
Come on, you're doing this with
Oh,
us.
really?
What are
Am
we
I?
doing? Yeah.
We're doing shots.
So this would be like just if you found any sort of green powder and you mix them all up together.
Yeah. So
We're gonna try
cheers
this.
to this.
Yeah. Okay, that's very grassy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
like,
Almost like, yeah, like weedy.
like very
Well, my daughter actually told me that it tastes like something that was actually washed with her socks.
Yes.
So I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so when you're then taking these superfoods and you're saying, okay, these 3 superfoods are super important, they are going to go into our blend
Right.
with all of the other superfoods that are all going to work together beautifully.
Right.
You have to go, well, we don't want it to taste like that. No
No.
offense. Well, kind of offense. That doesn't taste that great.
No, and that's the problem, that a lot of people have this image of superfoods in this way, right? Right, I know it has a
It
bad
has a bad
aftertaste.
aftertaste.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm
So,
kind of-
so, you know, if people don't find superfoods convenient to the palate, they won't do it, and that's unfortunate because of how rich they are in minerals and
Right.
nutrients. So what we did is we took, we're going to do
Yeah,
another.
let's not get crazy.
Yeah, remember how you spilled it the first
Yeah, I
time?
did spill a drink one
Well,
time.
isn't Spirulina, or which one is it that's like super blue that everybody? I feel
It's the
they've been-
Spirulina.
Spirulina.
Yeah.
They've been doing like
That's why it looks like blue
viral
green.
recipes.
Here's yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so this is your 37 Superfoods Plus. Now, Bradley's
Yes.
never tried this before.
Okay.
And
go,
this
Bradley.
is this the pink lemonade one?
No, this is actually the strawberry kiwi.
Oh, the strawberry
The
kiwi,
strawberry kiwi.
okay.
And this also has spirulina, chlorella, and kelp in it.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Way better. Way better. No grass.
Well, that's just it, right? We're trying to get people to break down those barriers with the convenience of it, right?
Right.
We want them to enjoy this as much as they can because they're missing out on a tremendous amount of nutrients if they don't.
It's like a great little insurance policy. You just pop it in water, pop it in your smoothie or whatever, and then you know you've got that superfood base set and ready to
Yeah.
go. I love it. I think
feel like-
it's so great. I put it in my smoothie every day.
Or you could put it in like sparkling water or something
Yes.
to just
Yeah.
carry around as a
You
know,
can.
refresher.
Actually, we encourage people to just bring that around with their water instead
Yeah.
of just drinking straight up water.
And just drink this too.
Drink this instead.
Franco, so fun. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
telling us about this. We didn't like this. We really like this.
All right.
Cheers. Franco believes
There
that
you go.
cost should never be a deterrent to getting the superfoods that you need. So MyNurish is currently offering a really great deal for TCL viewers. Buy 2 37 Superfoods Plus and get 1 month of their beta-glucan free. Plus, you're going to receive a recipe booklet using the blends and a nutrient guide that goes into all the detail as to the nutritional benefits of our superfoods, because then you can be like Franco, you can go to parties, you can be like, hey guys, let me tell you about seaweed, and then you'll get invited back to the party.
I was going to say you're definitely getting invited back. Not really. But good news, also they're throwing in free shipping.
It's so good. That's a total saving of $50, and you have until midnight on Sunday, July 25th to take advantage of this offer. You can go to TwinCitiesLive.com for a link or visit MyNurish.com and click on the Twin Cities Live special. It's in the lower right-hand corner. I'm going to need a little refill of this
yeah,
one, huh?
I
Don't
feel
you think?
like, yeah,
It's good.
to get the grass out of
Yeah,
our mouth.
I know, it's so good.